All right, welcome back. Hope all of you had a happy Christmas. We're recording here on the second day of the new year, 2026. And as I told Stevie, it is our year this year, and we're not going to mess about. We're going to jump right into it on a song that was suggested to us a while back, several times. But actually, not a song, but a band. And this is the first song that came up. It's a live performance of theirs, but this is Jinjer, Jinjer, their song Pisces. And we're about to see what they're all made of. Ready? Here we go.
A little bit of left-handed drum action there.
Yeah. Playing that 3/4, 3/4 measure, 4/4 measure. 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3.
Suffering with smile, I drew a different reality with unconditional loyalty. Ego hardly can be picked 'cause I'm selfless.
This is 3/5. 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 1.
What in the world?
Whoa!
My goodness.
Whoa! Wham, wham, wham. Who is this?
That is crazy. I just
That came out of her vocal cords.
I that's a little bit overwhelming, isn't it?
That's insane, man.
I
There's
can't
so many,
match the sound with the picture.
or the sound that we got before with the sound
with
that
the
we
sound
got
of-
here.
here at the end.
Okay,
Or at
there's
halfway
so
through.
many things I want to comment on. A, all of these musicians have really nice instruments.
Yep.
This is a really nice bass, but he's playing a 5-string, and he's two-hand
Tapping it, yeah.
tapping. He plays finger style, so and the way he plays his fingering, he looks like he is a classically or traditionally
Jazz,
trained
something like that. Yep.
jazz. He looks like he can play everything. Same thing with the guitar player. If you look at him, he almost makes effortless moves. His
Yeah.
fingers kind of are
He's doing
already
more
in the
chords than the traditional bar chords
Yeah.
for the metal.
Yeah, he's doing some real dissonant, real pretty stuff. But they are really tight. We haven't even gotten to the drummer yet,
No.
but they're super tight because this is a live setting. So that that sounds really simple, but if you're not a professional band, if you're just a jam band, you know that trying to get simple runs like that in time with everybody, with probably a click track in their ear, is not as easy as it looks, especially in a live setting. So good on them there. They're really clean, really tight. And her vocal is insane. But the drummer,
Unbelievable.
all of his ghost notes and stuff, like he plays ambidextrously. He plays both ways, open-handed, like left-handed style, where his right hand's doing the ghost note stuff. And he does the same thing the other way as well.
The other way, yeah.
So he's obviously a trained musician as well.
I feel that. So, like, I'm a left-handed drummer. When I started playing, it was on a right-handed setup. So, just like Ringo, and you're open-handed. So you can see on his kit, he's got a lot of other stuff that's on the other side of his hi-hat. He's got a chine, I think, a ride, and another crash. So he can still lead with
he's
the right.
flicking the left hand for sure.
So when he started and he's doing the ghost notes, he's technically doing all his ghost notes on his right hand.
Right.
And then when he's playing the metal, he's back to normal right-handed, and he's still able to do that. Like,
So what all that says to me is, and I'm sorry if this is a long-winded way of us getting to it, they all look like very well-practiced, well-trained
trained
musicians.
yeah.
They strike me as session musicians. So if they're one of those bands that like everybody did their own session work and they kind of found each other, man, those bands just smash. They're so good. And if they can find a good vocalist, which is usually the missing piece, if they can find a good vocalist, that's a smasher of a band right off the bat. And I'm sorry we're talking so much, but man, that was a big blow. Here we go.
No promises I ever give. Don't rely on me and I won't deceive. The beginning or the end you can't tell. When I wave my fin and shake my tail, I grew a different normality with unblameable morality. Hooks and nets are there for me, but I'm skittish. Neptune's child, shivering inside, drowns
Now it's in
the
6.
liquid gold.
2, 4, 5, 6.
so what you're counting there, can you explain for the people that are trying to follow?
Yeah, so for non-musicians, I will try and make it as simple as possible. I really don't think anybody's dumb. It's hard to explain. So if you're saying a time signature is 4/4, meaning 4/4 looks like a fraction, that means that there are 4 quarter notes in this measure. So you would count it 1, 2, 3, 4. If you were counting them in eighth notes, you would count them double as fast. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So those are 16th note countings. Eighth note countings. But this is in 3/4, meaning 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That's how that goes. And then there's another measure of either 4/4 or 5/4, depending on what section they're in. So if it's counted 3/5, meaning a 3/4 measure, and then a 5/4 measure, it would be 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, etc. So when we're saying like 3/5, it doesn't mean that's a measure of 3/5. That doesn't make sense. So it would be a 3/4 measure and a 5/4 measure, or a 3/4 measure and a 4/4 measure. And when we say it's in 6, that means it's in 6/8. So you're counting them in eighth notes instead of counting them in quarter notes. So you would count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's your full 6/8 measure. So anyway, there's your time signatures blended. They're played in different sequential order in here. But anyway, that's a long-winded way of saying.
You are definitely smarter than you look, my friend. I don't care what anybody else says about you.
I'm really just a nerd. I'm a dumb nerd. I'm a really dumb nerd.
All right, let's go.
Cherish his life to the underworld.
I felt that coming. Wow, man.
That's great. Woo! I can safely say you have made another 2 Gingers.
Yeah, there's 2 more Jinjer fans of Jinjer now. Whoever, those of you that suggested Jinjer, thank you very much. Wow, they're a very, very, very good band. Like they're easy listenable metal. Like,
Yeah, like what we were saying about the trained musicians, I definitely hear that. All of them, even her, she's definitely a trained vocalist, because
Yeah.
there's no way you're going to be able to do all of those different styles of singing and put them into the one thing without
Yeah.
having training to be able to preserve your voice and not blow it out.
usually if you're a screamer, your singing voice suffers, and if you're a really good singer, then your screaming voice would suffer.
Yeah.
It's rare that you get people that are so good at both.
At all of them.
And kept her range, like her singing range was, she could get up there in soprano range.
Yeah, that last part here, I wonder if we can rewind it. Where the last breakdown part was. This part here. Listen to how high she's going, and it's growling.
Straight to singing. I love that little Arabic,
Yeah,
that
the
middle,
half notes.
Yeah, that air that, what do they call it? The Arabic
Yeah.
scale. Yeah. But
we got a nice still of the kit right here.
man,
You think I planned that, but I didn't.
so I wanted to say something about his kit, and I harp on it all the time. And you drummers that listen are probably sick of hearing it. Cymbal choices are so important. Not only is your kit important, it is important. The way it sounds, the way it feels, that is really important. But cymbals, don't get cheap on your cymbals, because really it doesn't mean just go buy the most expensive thing, because cymbal sounds are important as well, because certain tones will overwash another sound, so you won't even hear another cymbal you're crashing on, because this one just washes everything out. You have to have a good blended mix of cymbals.
Absolutely. Now, looking at the way he's got his kit set up, you can see that it's a right-handed setup. Right now, he's leading with his left hand, and he's hitting that crash towards the china, which is those.
Yeah.
And then the other times he's playing fully committed to being right-handed.
Yeah.
Now, if you look at his snare is higher than the rest of his drums. I only noticed he doesn't even have a tom.
He doesn't have anything up. Both of his toms are down.
But his snare is tilted away from him to get that rim shot effect. Now, I do that, and I keep everything completely flat.
I do too.
But I do have my snare a little bit higher, right above my knee, so I'm still able to get that rim shot. A lot of drummers like this have had their snare tilted away.
Yeah.
Buddy Rich is one of them. His is nearly at 45
I was going to
degrees.
say that was a really big thing with jazz drummers, big band players, ragtime players. Like, a lot of them had that snare tilted really.
Well, that's for traditional grip.
Traditional grip, right?
Because you can get that snap off to the side.
Yeah.
I felt like
They're
the guy
using
out of
their
Scary Movie.
their
You want some more potatoes, my child?
This is my strong hand.
Take my strong hand, child. And then as well, just off the subject, I hope that laptop is on some sort of a stand, because it looks like it's just on a stool.
No, it's a stand, because you can see in the middle, that's the thing that spreads the legs.
Give me anxiety there for a minute.
Yeah, because and it looks like there's a clamp on this side. You see that wide section right there. But that brings us to the next thing. They're all playing with in-ears, and the drummer's responsible for the loop or the backing track, which they don't have a backing track going here. They don't need one. They make a really big sound with 3 instruments.
talk very quickly about the click track, right? Sometimes you can get a click track with 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, and it's actually
Counting in your
speaking
ear.
it.
Yeah.
And then other times you're getting beep, 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 beep. Then other
Yep.
times you can put the beeps on the 1, beep,
Yep.
beep, 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 beep. So you always know where the
Yep.
1 is. So I usually stay quite simple in 4/4, and then, or 8 or 3/4.
Mhm.
But I haven't really experienced these 3/5s. So where would you put the click? Would it be beeps? Would it be talking?
I would probably use like I've heard it both ways, but like for me, I would like the beeps. It throws me off when I hear it because it's always that lady voice. It's like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And so like that throws me off, especially if you can hear the vocalist and you want to be able to hear some vocal in your ear.
Yeah.
So I like the beep. Beep, 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 beep.
So you're still putting the accent on the 1.
Yes.
So you always know where the 1
always
is.
know where your 1
So
is.
anybody that doesn't know about that, when we're talking about finding the 1 as a drummer, you see these drummers that are just absolutely shredding, but they always know where the 1 is because they're always able to hit that downbeat and go back into the beat.
Right.
Everybody loves to be able to just do fills all over the shop, but it's the money is where you're hitting that downbeat.
Yeah. If you can't come in on time, if you can't keep good time and come in on time, hit your intros and exits, intros, outros, and your punches without doing any flash, you have no business doing flash. But there are a lot of drummers out there, especially like odd time kings like Vinny Colaiuta. Man, he can play in odd times and solo over odd times and make things to where your brain feels like it's scrambled.
Yeah.
He has a song with his band Charisma called I'm Tweaked, where it just literally sounds like they're messing with the time signature like they're skipping a record. It's so hard to count it. And then he's my first introduction to like 1916, like all really weird odd time signatures. So just choked myself.
Want to hear a joke?
Yeah.
How do you know when a drummer's knocking at your door?
We've already heard this one.
He doesn't know when to come in. You've
heard
already
that.
heard this one. I'm sure there's people out there that haven't heard that one. It's
told-
clean. It's clean. So
I told that one on one of our recordings, actually. Somebody's going to find it and put it in the comments.
stealing my jokes now. Anyway, yeah, that was a lovely surprise. Jinjer.
2 new fans.
Yeah, I just I couldn't put everything together because you listen to something that's starts off this way, it goes this way, and then it finishes a different way.
Yeah. And
I'm
they kept
definitely
it
interested in listening to.
They kept it driving through the whole thing, even the slower, not slower, but the more open melodic parts. It didn't lose like its energy. It kept the energy going. But man, there's so many things we could dissect in this. I would love to dissect the bass and the guitars in actual instruments because they're both really, really nice instruments. And the 2-hand tap thing that the bass player is doing during the verses augments the guitar chords. And so you feel like the guitar player is playing more than they're playing, but it's the bass player.
They're helping each other along.
Yeah.
They're not separate. So the snare drum as well. It's a super. By the looks of things, right there, we'll probably be looking at a 14x7 or 8. I'd say
8.
a 7.
I'd say 8. That looks really deep to me. I'd say 8, and I love an 8, so I hope that's a 14.
We'll have to do our research, but yeah, everything sounds absolutely crisp. And should I add, he's playing Evans skins, so shout out to Evans.
Shout out to Evans heads.
That's all I will use. Evans, send me some more skins,
Everything
please.
from their coated to like the ringed stuff, like the EC2s. I love Evans, man.
Yeah.
And they're not even a sponsor of us right now, so
No,
Evans, when you get this, you know who to call.
Ghostbusters. Hey, right before we go, yeah, just Bear and Rooster merch for sale. Generate Designs. We've been shifting quite a lot of it, which is awesome to see. We've got Bear and Rooster mugs. This is a left-handed mug because when you hold it in your left hand, it's here. But because I'm on the right-hand side, I got nothing on the back. So we do left-handed and right-handed and ambidextrous mugs.
And you know he's really drinking coffee out of that because you can see the coffee drip
The dirt.
stains on the front.
All right, calm down. Don't be giving away all my secrets. So we will be having a Bear and Rooster coffee blend because we drink a lot of coffee here, and we'll be coming out with a blend pretty soon. So
Also, we haven't forgotten about our contest that we were having with the limericks or rhymes or whatever. But so far, I've only seen one or two.
one or two of them, yeah.
So somebody else, I mean, man, of the thousands of you that are watching, somebody better throw in a limerick. We don't care if it trashes us or not. If it's funny, if it's funny, it's funny. And
If it's funny, we do like a good joke and a good pun.
and we rag on each other here all the time. So we got thick skin. You're not going to hurt our feelings.
Yeah, so that's really all for now. Tune in for the next video. We're going to pick something from the comments, and we haven't forgotten about the live stream. So we're going to try and figure everything out, and then just go live and do a tester very, very soon, I imagine. And then we'll do one where we're actually promoting it and everybody can tune in. But if you happen to be one of the lucky ones when we do that sporadic live, yeah, you might win something.
Yeah, we'll be doing some giveaways and things like that. So if you love our beautiful merch, or if you just want to support the team, please keep an eye on our channel because we will be going live for our tester session without warning.
Yep. Awesome. And then very, very last thing, I promise. Thank you to everybody that is sending us super thanks. Thank you to everybody that's putting buy me a coffee, supporting us there.
It's been wonderful. Man.
Yeah, we've had donations in euros, kroner.
Yeah, it's wild.
Pesos.
Man. British pounds.
Yeah, British pounds. It's absolutely wild. But yeah, thank you very much. We're going to get off here, have another cup of coffee, and then get back into another video. So on that bombshell, peace. That sounded good, man.
Yeah, that was good.